Let us study the Word. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show yourself approved unto God, a workman, needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. The minute Adam fell, he was ashamed and he tried to hide from God. But God's voice was walking in the garden and he was crying, Adam, where are you? The minute the ark landed on Ararat, meaning the curse is reversed, the voice of our beloved come leaping over the mountains, skipping over the hills. And Hebrews tells us, we have now come to the mountain, and who will go up into this awesome place that God has prepared for us? He came to cover our shame. Romans 3:23 says, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. But Hebrews 4 says, let us therefore fear, lest the promise being left us of entering the rest, any of us came short of it. In the old, they had to keep the Sabbath day, but in the new, the Lord of the Sabbath had come to us, and He's patiently waiting for us to enter the rest. He says, labor to enter the rest. Do not labor for meat that perish. On the cross, He said, it is finished. The law is fulfilled. In Revelation, He said, it is done. The old is now removed, that we can enter, but we need to study so that we can follow in the way of truth to life. Ephesians 2:8 says, for by grace are you saved through faith, and not of yourself, it is a gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ, unto good works, which God hath before ordained, before that we should walk in them. We are His workmanship. It is a gift, yet there is something we have to do. And this doing is not physical. It's literally where our doing comes from our being. We don't become because of what we do. Our doing must now come from our being. And that is the work, to step into what Christ has for us. This is spiritual, not physical. We are saved by grace through faith. But Romans 1:17 says, therein is the righteousness of God revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith. And John reveals that out of his fullness we received grace for grace, faith to faith, grace for grace. And we all with open face, beholding as a glass the glory of God, we will be changed from glory to glory. Moses received a glory that was fading, but when the true light came in and shone, the illumination of the glory of God in our hearts, we will be changed from glory to glory, which is nothing else as faith to faith and grace to grace. Hebrews 10:14 says that He has forever perfected those who believed. Yet in Hebrews 6 He says, let's go on to perfection, from perfection to perfection. We were made the righteousness of God, yet through the Spirit we wait for the righteousness of faith. Galatians 5:5. 1 Peter 1:9 says, receiving the end of our faith, the salvation of our souls. 1 Peter 1:13 says, there is a grace that will be revealed to us at the revelation of Jesus Christ. And Revelation 1:1 says, the revelation of Jesus Christ. This grace was set right from the beginning when Moses asked, show me your glory. He was on the mountain face to face with God, not able to see the forward side or face with God. And he said, seeing that you know my name, drawn from water, and I have found grace, he said, show me your way, that I might know you and find grace. The final grace, the final glory, the final faith is to know Him. Beloved, now we are the sons of God, and doth not appear what we shall be. But we know that when He shall appear, we shall be like Him, and see Him as He is. 1 Corinthians 13:12. Now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now we know in part, but then we shall know even as we are known. Jesus himself said, they will come to me and say, we've healed the sick, and he will say, go away, I never knew you. Our purpose in life is not to become big and famous by what we've done, but that we will know him and know the purposes he has for us.